All right, we gotta manipulate a seed here, so we might be here for a little bit yet. Sometimes you get it on the first try, sometimes you get it on like the 50th. Yesterday took a little while, but then we also just did a one and done, which is kind of what I'm hoping for here. All right, any guesses? How many tries is it gonna take? Oh, whoops. I almost started my actual timer. Ooh, I think that one's late. So step 1 is early, step 8 is late. That is a step 8. 10,000s? Mort! Okay, none of those buttons got hit. Morty, what are we talking about here? I think that was late again. Oh, dang. Is that a first try? Oops. All right, try it. So, like I said, I have to hit a very specific frame here. So I'm trying to hit it from the time that we click on. Ooh, hang on. Hang on. This one might be it. Nope, frame early. Or a couple. It's kind of hard to tell. The worst part is I can't look up too much. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'm going to say hang on each time it's like somewhat close. Dang, I thought that was late. And we hit the early frame? So, from the time that I hit A on where it says Final Fantasy 2, I have to wait for 6.27 seconds. Oh, that was way freaking late. Holy, that was like 6.5. So I hit A here. 6.27 seconds was when I hit the A button here. And if we hit the proper frame, which we know we hit it based off of this encounter, we need it to be on the 10th step, which is the step where we hit the mountain. Then we know that we're on the correct seed to start the run. This not only... Well, that's probably mad late. Or early, I mean. Mad early. Yeah, not even step 1. This also allows us to manipulate it when we reset at missed for a hopefully good step route throughout the rest of the game. Well, hope we're all doing well today. Jeez. So the guy doing the training, I'm probably gonna tell the story like I didn't hit my timer. Probably gonna tell the story like 30 times today. The guy doing the training is... Oh, that's way late. Let's see if this actually works out. It should be way late. He got his first certification in 1974. He's an old boy, and the... Oh, frick. And his arthritis in his one leg is really bothering him, so he's constantly swearing all day because he can barely move his leg. I swear he's just going on like little small senile tangents. He'll say the same thing legitimately like 20-30 times throughout the day and make it sound like it's the first time that we've heard it. Man, actually, this is a funny thing. So we were talking a lot about like frequency and hertz and how AC works in Canada and blah 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 blah. 60 hertz, so like 1 cycle a second. And I'm like, hey, that's the same rate as, or same thing as the frame rate in the games that I play. And I started I started, what's what I'm looking for, started converting everything to frames instead. I'm like, I hate that this is what my brain's doing, but it also makes so much sense, bro. All right, so we're not getting in the first like 10 tries, so maybe thousands wasn't a bad guess. I bet you this is way early. Now, because we're talking about like specific frame and like I'm hitting the A button and my phone just at the same time for my timing, obviously there's going to be a little bit of like variance and whatever else in it. So the number that I'm hitting isn't always consistent when I'm, so like I'm hitting like 6.27, 6.29, 6.30. That one was 6.47 because I can't talk and do this at the same time apparently. Victoria, thanks for the good luck. I looked up and I'm like, oh, gotta hit the A button. 6.03 was that one. Oh, 6.28. This is it. This is it. Ship it and clip it. Okay. Told ya. All right, we in there. Definitely first try. All right, so I actually need to change this here. So I've been putting in what the seed is here. When we actually get to it, that is. So that when, mostly for people that kind of know the game a little bit more, but I'll usually end up linking like the step route and whatever else, and if anyone ever wants to like follow along with the step route to kind of like see what it is, because we use this tool to figure out what seed we're on when this is after the mystery set. Right now I should know what seed this is. The number escapes me at the moment, but I can't actually find out. It should be seed 92. So when we do the save reset, I want to try and hit 3.5 seconds at missed, and we're aiming for 43. Now anything between like 40 to 47 I'm chill with, honestly, and that gives you a variance of 3 frames one way and 4 frames the other way. Now, okay, what is that a total of? That's 2, 4, 6, 8 frames in a 60 FPS game. So, you know, there's still gonna be a little bit of hope and prayer on me being able to actually hit that button, but okay, so when you're looking at this, the yellow is the litty titty one. The deeper the green, the better the run is as far as encounters go. As you go towards white, it becomes less optimal, and from white down to brown, it becomes even more optimal until deep brown. Now you'll notice that there are a few spots missing, 74 to 81. That's because if you hit that spot, you end up getting, well, one of the reasons I know at least is because if you get that, when you're trying to do the mist clip, because we have an underflowed slot, or we have a slot with underflowed shields where we're going to try and sell 65,000 shields. When you get into an encounter, it wipes it, and so then your run is essentially dead because that's how all of your money is made. Okay, I can actually catch up, by the way, now that we're actually done that frickery, but it's not even that it's a late stream. I mean, it's 6 o'clock, which I mean, I guess is late. This is like 11 hours later than I normally would start. We had training today. This is one of the few times in my life where I actually go to work and then come home from work. And because work doesn't start till, I don't have to be at the shop till 7:45, which means I don't need to leave my house till like 7:30, a little before 7:30. I'm not going to bed till like 12:30 anyways. So love this Rydia picture. Actually, this kind of, so the training that I was doing today was qualified electrical workers training. Okay. Gotta hit that. Maybe I should. I just was lazy and I watched YouTube and cuddled my dog because I get to work out of town. Not good workouts, but I get to work out of town. I don't get to cuddle my dog out of town, so I cuddled my dog. It's like, frick it. Here we go. Now that being said, where I was cuddling the dog was definitely about 30 feet away from where I work out. So, yeah, that is definitely a thing. So this trainer that we have, like I said, the guy that's like in his mid-70s, we're going through this qualified electrical workers training, right? And there's one of the slides and it says like safety in the workplace. And there's two pictures, because it's all PowerPoint, because it's always PowerPoint. There's two pictures on top of this PowerPoint of two people. One is like just a normal cartoon looking guy with a hard hat and high vis and whatever else. The other one was Tifa from Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I looked at it for a second and I'm like, what? All right, whatever. We'll carry on about it. As the presentation is going on, I'm seeing Tifa, Aerith, Chun-Li, Ryu, Lightning from FF13. There was Iridia. There's Vivi. There was frick the name. Jill from Resident Evil. There was like all of these like, and they're all, I'd say about this level of goonery, maybe a little bit more. Not quite as bad as some of my split pictures, but like the medium to modest style of split pictures, those were all in there. And I'm like, okay, something about this is weird. Then the guy's talking a little bit and he's talking about how bad his knee hurts. And we're like, maybe we just need to get you a little bit of whiskey to help your knee. And he's like, nah, I don't need whiskey. What I need is a hooker. And I'm like, that's a little bit of a weird statement, but I guess, sure, carry on. As we go on, this guy sounds a little bit more and more pervy just as we're like chatting back and forth a little bit. When we go out into the shop, because we're practicing with grounding with our hot sticks, he hits us with like everything that we had to, like, if we were gonna go pick something up, it was like, go pick up that little girl. And I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't hear that right. So we go and then hey, go pick up that little girl over there. And I'm like, hang on. Some of this is not meshing with me well. And then he made a couple of jokes about sleeping with some of the my co-workers. We've never met this dude, by the way. He's just a trainer from like Alberta or something. I don't know. At first I thought he was American, but then, so he's talking about like banging some of the other guys' wives, like kind of made it like a joke, but then it also like sounded more like, I would sure like to bang your wife, even though he's never seen them. And we're like, that's kind of weird. This is giving you whiplash? Bro, this was my day for 8 hours. So we do all of that and I have to do it again tomorrow. And then this dude's all like senile or something. Cause like I said, he keeps on saying the same thing. Kept on here, he's like, rubber gloves aren't good for, they're good for hot work, but they're not good for live work anymore.
Dine_military rated my stream with 48 viewers.
So anyways, the trainer actually just rated us. Dine, I quite enjoyed I'm just kidding. I actually can't put, hey, it was pretty sick that you beat Darkfalls on the first try now, eh? That was pretty cool. I didn't see what the final. What'd you hit? Did you hit 303 to 305 somewhere in there? I'll tell you. 304. Okay, that's actually That's not bad. I had to go to work today, so I didn't stream this morning because of training, even though today was technically my day off. But because we're not going out to site tomorrow because we have day 2 of this training, and I don't have to be up till like 7 to 7:15, I only sleep like 5.5 to 6 hours a night. So I got time, bro. Stuff. Also milk. Before I get super into it, I saw you were doing a 306% DK. Yes, no? But yeah, thanks for the raid dine before I not wow, I have not. When was the last time I said thanks for the raid dine? Guy never raids me anymore. It's crazy. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that he hasn't streamed for a whole bunch and now he's kind of getting back into it again, but that can't be it. Such a dick. Dang, Boyle with the big ol' 3-0? You know, if that was the age of a lady that this trainer was getting hit on, he'd say that's way too old for me. My Pat. Come on, it's only 6. Runs are not so hot lately. Preaching to, actually, you know what? I can't say preaching to the choir because we PB'd yesterday. We have not been very good on our damage rolls on that fight lately. Just duck, you know. Do I know who? Unfortunately, I do not. A lot of the sites that I grab, I'm not gonna say I look super hard, but I do look for them a little bit, and a lot of them I don't actually find any information. Okay, wait a little bit. Go. 1, 2, 3.5. Ooh, that's a little bit high. We're gonna roll with it though. Let's see what a 3.61 gets us. Actually, no, that might be okay. What do I have it written in my notes for? 3.54? All right, so if I have it in my notes for a 3.54 for seconds, for a Seed 43, and I hit a 3.60, might actually be freaking close.
Sarth was R-rated my stream with 3 viewers.
Yo, Sar, welcome on in. Thanks so much for the. Were you doing 6? Were you doing 6? Oh, okay, you weren't doing 6. But you said you were doing 6 earlier, correct? Like at some point not too long ago? I want to know how that. I mean, you did Friday? Wait, Friday? Oh, I am. What day is it today? Oh, it is Monday. Well, how did that go? I thought you were doing that like yesterday or something. Woo! Thanks for the raid though. Well, welcome on in. I don't know my left from my right today. Or yesterday, 6:45. That ain't bad at all. You used the real timer this time, right? No, okay, Diane, the issue was you have to give the cart a little bit of time. If you say, okay, if you go save, power off, power on, the save doesn't actually get saved to the cart. Gotta give her like a few seconds. And that's why we were having those inconsistencies that we were having, because there'd be a few times when I must have been like just hitting that window at different times. The way that I found out about that is I went to Chrono Trigger and I hit turbo on the save thing, and then I did a save reset, and it got to like 30 saves or something like that, and then when I fired it up it said 18, and I'm like, I think I know what the problem is. maybe if you didn't take those bathroom breaks, you would have hit much worse frames, and then like bad things would have happened. So maybe you hit the perfect frames because of those bathroom breaks. We'll never know. The coolest thing about streaming at night, by the way, I get to have my window, or like my blinds are up. Sup, Zygor? I have a highlights video coming out on Wednesday. I think what the day was. I'm pretty sure that was step 26. We're gonna go with that. If it wasn't, I'm going to be very sad. Okay. Ideally, we get one encounter on the way to the cave on the other side. You've had, okay, so wait, how do I say this? Okay, I don't mean to say this sounding like a dick. However, sometimes the things seem like the worst ever of something due to inexperience or a misplay. That being said, I've seen some pretty big doozies. Cecil is... I would say he's like 23, 24? Oh no, he is 20. All right. If you can look at your tier 3 and... Wait, worst final Kefka. Technically... Final Kefka is a scripted fight. That I know. That's why it was kind of a tongue-in-cheek statement. It's not very often where you're like, tier 3 was absolutely atrocious. Final Kefka went completely scripted though. Oh baby. Okay, so the seeds that we hit are between 43. Oh, hang on. Okay, so the seeds that we hit are 44 to 46. Okay, so the seeds that we hit are between 45 and 46. I didn't realize they were all just boom, boom, boom. Man, I didn't even get to do the bit. The funny thing between PR and SNES tier 3 is you're kind of worried about different things. Like, I guess the easiest one is W-Wind versus Condemn. You see a W-Wind, actually no wait. Yeah, well actually no, those are versus like Merton, we'll say. Sure. It's like you're in SNES and you see Condemn or you see Whirlwind, you're like, all right, that's not too bad, depending on when the Condemn is, but you're like, oh, that's not too bad. Hang on, I have to, oh, by the way, in case you guys are wondering, we are on seed 45. Do I burn any steps here? I don't, okay. What am I doing streaming at night? This is my day off, dang it. They made me go to work for training on my day off, but I'm back home for my day off, dang it. Sounds a lot like it wasn't a day off. I know it wasn't, but I'm still streaming on my day off, dang it. I do my own thing or something. So I'm gonna tell this little bit. I'm pretty sure people are just gonna tell me I'm dumb and it's just always been this way, but when I first got into electrical, we were always taught that the way that electricity works is the electricians move from point A to point B, and in an AC circuit, they make their way back and forth 60 times a second. And that's just what we were taught. We're like, okay, fair enough. I mean, I can't see it, so I'll just have to believe you on it. Today, I learned that not only do the the electrons not actually go through the cable, they go around the cable, the surface area of the cable. Excellent. Excellent. Uh-huh. Oh, there's 4 of them. The electrons only really move a very small distance back and forth very quickly at that still same 60 hertz. And this ends up making the magnetic, okay, I shouldn't say, okay. There's 2 different fields. There's the electric magnet brought to you by the voltage. And then 90 degrees off of that axis, there's 2 steps I gotta burn out here. There is also the magnetic field brought to you by the current. The voltage. Okay, wait, hang on. I don't want to, I'm confusing myself now. Mostly because I'm trying to do 70,000 things at one time. Sandworm is the rare. I think that happens every time on this seed. Okay. The weirdest part is like, why is this required training for journeyman electrician who are gonna go and just start slamming bolts into things again? But I digress. I'm just gonna hope that she doesn't get. Okay. I've learned that I can't do this game and like autopilot my way through life. I'm not there yet. I have to heal on the next turn, probably. No, we ball. It's too amped up for this. Okay, we're healing on the next one for sure. I love how No64. Who said? Okay, I love how No64 is totally not. It isn't glitchless. That's why I have to differentiate. I don't think I understand the statement. Fox, thanks for the good luck, by the way. This is a nice run where you get to do some glitches to kind of have fun and get through the game quick. But you still get to play most of the game. Whereas like No Sketch, you got to do Kefka and Narsh and then but I want to plink, Mike. Let me plink. I like plinking. It sets a lot of endorphins off in my head. Oh, do I? Okay, I don't burn anything out here. We burn just the one step. Okay. I put the seed in, right? I hope I did. Oh, by the way, if anyone doesn't know what a plink is, you can get a double input off of your D-pad by, I always use the Y button. I don't know if you can use other buttons or not, but like if I hit down and Y at the same time, it goes doo-doo. Wait, I'm not? Oh. Well, I guess that's the end of the run today, guys. Local Man says he's basically just telling me I need to get the frick off. So like, haha. I wasn't even gonna call him Dustin today, but like, I guess this is the, all right, see you guys later. Huge time save. Yeah, you know what the best part is? Check this out. Yeah, we still lost 47 seconds to Reki. Because a lot of it is...
You local man. Christ, 35 finger guns.
Come on, man. What? So like, you know, there's 30 some games left, local man. Like you figure if you kind of go for I think point like a 700 for the rest of the year is probably like that should definitely get you in there, but like as low as like maybe a 620 or something should be able to get them in. Now they do have the hardest schedules, I'm sure you know. Like I think they're at like the 0.584 like worst schedule or something to go against. Like how do you figure they'll go and what do you think they need to do to kind of get through it? No, don't kill Edward. We need him. Unironically, I need him. 850? Hang on. So you think they're gonna win like 27, 28 of the next 34? For the record, that would mean that back end of the season is better than what Colorado Avalanche have done at the beginning of the season. In case anyone knows, Colorado has had, in fact, basically a historic... I'm supposed to get that there? Yes, I am. Okay. I didn't see what the encounter was, but it should have been 3 Imps, 1 Imp cap. Colorado's pretty good. Yeah, some would say that. Some would say that technically this is probably one of the best teams that the league has seen point-wise up to this point in the season. But yeah, I guess they're pretty good. You know, Colorado fans are like, can't complain. They've had what, like 5 regulation losses? Can't complain though. They'll get Alfredson. Their 50-year-old coach. They're just gonna be like, slap on the skates, son. We need you. Five regulation losses in 45 games played. Love to see it. See, in case you guys don't know, local man knows dick about hockey other than I'm a Senators fan. And then I think he goes and hits up ChatGPT to be like, help me out. So I keep asking more and more niche questions. And then he has to go, gee, I sure hope this information is right. $320. Okay, this one might kill. Is this the trash team that has made the Stanley Cup Finals 2 years in a row? Is that the one? Hey, if you're not first, you're last. Amen, brother. The other fella, he's closer to your neck of the woods than any of these other people you mentioned. Yeah. See, from Germany. Hey, Boyle. Blue Jackets and Sens play tomorrow. I don't know what I think about this game yet, but that's the thing. I didn't say it's the same. I said close to your neck of the woods versus all the other people that you have mentioned. The only one who else would have been close is like Alfredson. I'm pretty sure Germany is closer to where you are than Sweden. Or am I wrong on this? Did you hear? Time to set. Oh, frick me. I fricked it up. Time to set the tone. Who's gonna set the tone, boys? Want to make a friendly wager? What do you propose? I always have to make the prepositions on these. What do you propose? I was gonna do like someone pays for like 5 gifted or something, but like if I pay 5 gifted, I still get a little bit of that back, whereas if you pay 5 gifted, I don't spend anything. So that felt like a lopsided. But that was where my first brain went. Did I like some gifts? No. Don't you... I don't need things. Do you know what the worst part about Christmas is? People ask me what I want. And I'm like, I don't want anything. They're like, well, you gotta pick something. I'm like, why? They're like, because I want to get you something. Like, why don't I get something you think I would like? Like, but what do you want? I'm like, nothing. I don't know. It's stressful.
You want this so bad. Don't deny it.
Yes, Daddy, I wanted that so badly. Can you get me another one, Daddy? Oh, I wanted it so bad. Oh, I'm gonna touch it all night. What do you want from me? Hey girl, you want to go on a date with me? Sure. What do you propose? Will you? I want to die. Nice. Papa got to see my dark side the other day. He doesn't know that B-Dude likes to make suicide jokes. He doesn't know that the reason B-Dude likes to make suicide jokes is because B-Dude got very close to it once upon a time. And so one of his coping mechanisms to help with it now is to keep on making those jokes. And he got to see some of the ones that I don't let off on stream, and he was like, uh-oh. And I'm like, yeah, bud, welcome to deeper inside my brain. In case anyone's actually worried, don't be. We're in a pretty decent place. I just find that listening to depressing music and joking about it a lot, in fact, really helps. Don't worry, for real. What is this? It's my day off where I had to go to work, and I'm still getting it in there. The stream. I'm still getting the stream in, is what. Okay, so sometimes you need to burn steps after Mom Bomb. This does not appear to be the case. Sometimes you need to burn steps before leaving. It'll just be 11 days again. It was 12 because I wasn't sure if I was going to stream or not today. I asked the wife if it was okay if I did, and she said yes. So here we are. Does that mean I technically could tomorrow? Yes, but there's also hockey that I like to watch with her, and then we're probably gonna watch a movie afterwards. Does that mean I'll go to bed a little bit late for what I need? Yes, but the guys are picking me up in a truck, and then I might just sleep a little bit on the way to work, because it's a 3-hour drive. Hey Corn, you got to play the Senators for the first, or your team was the first team to play the Senators with borderline competent goaltending. And by that I mean it was like an 880, but that's the best that we've had in quite some time. All right, we're gonna have to heal her because there is still just a chance that she just dies. I do. Might as well get a little bit more on Yong while we're at it. Now, if this run is poopy, I'm gonna just change it to all bosses. Nice. All right, Young, you're gonna have to kick so I can see who I need to shoot here. Okay. Nuked him. Unfortunate. Why do you have SNES fans where you are? Like, I know it doesn't make sense to have them where I am either, but like, there's tens of us in the world. Tens of them, I say. We're gonna see all of them when the wife and I go to... Oh, is this another step one after Bomb Bomb? I hope so. Yep. You can move to Canada without being a SNES fan. Don't do this to yourself. The wife is slowly starting to realize what her life decisions are bringing to her, and on the one hand it's cute, and on the other it's like you don't like to see your special significant other suffer, but alas, here we are. Stick with the Leafs. No, you still don't want to suffer. I just said we don't need to come here to suffer. Apparently your best bet is to just not go for a Canadian team. Go wild! Haha. There's something. Honestly, when it comes to playoff time, I'm probably going to be a Tampa fan. Assuming that my team doesn't make it in, and it feels like a pretty good assumption. But Matthew Tkachuk is back. How could they lose? In the game? Did you just see it? Oh, apparently Tkachuk got absolutely rocked. Someone broke into my vehicle where I left my... Well, in this case, I guess my Ottawa Senators tickets. They left 2 more! What the frick sort of roll was... Okay, we need Cyan to hit at least a 50. At least a 50. These things has 65 HP. Wait, the dancing daggers suck. Now I can't use the sing ability. Are you coming to show me? Where is he? Right there, okay. That's probably good for his hip.
Yeah.
Hip adductor that he got reattached.
Yeah.
Oh! I forgot that Rydia was dead. Okay, so assuming that everybody survives... it's still fine, I guess. Assuming everybody survives Bomb, Young doesn't get his level till after this turn, which means that he becomes faster than Cecil after this fight. Because Rydia was dead, he actually got that level a little bit sooner. So instead of me having to actively remember that I can't hold A for that first part of the fight, kind of fricked up with me a little bit. Rip Rydia, that's kind of the name of the game for this run for the most part. That's why we have that, baby. So those run buffers that we're doing is just to halt ATB. The ATBs move pretty quick here, even though you can't see them. We halted that little bit just to give us time to throw this dancing dagger. Sure. I got the double input. I'll bring them out. We'll hold A. Yeah, I didn't think he was actually going to do anything, but in the event that one of them low rolled, I guess. Oops. That's a little worrisome. Okay, good. I like to do parry at the end of a fight because your characters do the same dance as that's Edward right there. Same dance as when you win the fight, so when you know that you've actually won the fight, It looks like they're pre-cheering. And I find that beautiful. All right. Come on, Kane. Sorry, Mr. Dragoon, sir. Frick me up. Okay. I actually don't know what the number is. Honestly, I thought it was below 60. I should actually just get my calculator up right now. Oh, now we're banging on all cylinders. All right, so we're gonna do an Addy Daddy when we get on the boat. It must just be like crit percent. That's my guess, at least. I don't know. I obviously was wrong on my last guess, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Okay, so step route does matter in castles. Things that do count towards step route is regular cobblestone. Things that do not count towards step route are stairs, the carpet, walking in front of shopkeepers, walking behind pillars. And so it can change depending on what seed you're on. So this castle can be quite variant. Damn Cyan can be a little bit weird because that's one where you can sometimes burn a bunch. The Dwarf Castle. The Dwarf Castle is the worst one because there's stuff all over the place. All right, we're gonna do a menu. Let's see how good it is, or not good. Oh, I suck. All right, nobody grade it. I was gonna ask someone to grade it, but that went from like a 7.5 or an 8 down to like a 4. Three stars out of what, 100? Nope. Nope, we're not just for that. Now we are doing the Addy. I mean, we were always doing the Addy Daddy, but hopefully this actually goes to where it keeps. Okay, it does go to where I say it goes to. Good. But yeah, we're gonna hit the 3-minute now, and this is gonna kill everything for a full hour. Also, accident. I know sub 310 is free. I don't like free things though. That's why I don't like Christmas. No, I know that's the accident catchphrase. True. Twitch Turbo has been the best thing that, okay. I'll be completely honest. Twitch Turbo and YouTube Premium is the best thing that you guys pay for me. I'll take that deal. I'll write it down. I'll even write it down. All right, it's written down, bro. Hi. Oh, okay.
Ultras Gambini rated my stream with 24 viewers.
Ultras, my dude, welcome on in. How are we? Thanks so much for the raid. Oh, excuse me. I'll wait till the thing's done because I don't know if, well, I guess it's super matter. I don't exactly do accident style of inventory management. Some parts I do, some parts I don't. That being said, I know there's a bunch of spots that I have that aren't as clean, but I think if I actually sat down and did what I did with the FF6, it would work out well enough for what I aim for. Anduin, welcome on in. So, did you have such a super duperest time with the metal? Whoa, wait, hang on. No, wait. I saw a little bit of something with you in Metal Gear. I was just pooping at the time and I was just checking to see what people were doing. And I saw you running around in circles with grenades on the ground. Like, what the frick is he doing? And then they blew up and you died and you're like, I thought I could pick those up, lol. And I was like, all right, what else is going on in the world? Been enjoying the FF6 videos? Thanks. I don't have any ones like planned coming up. I have a random, well, one of the randomizers that we streamed, I have a highlight video coming up on Wednesday. I'm still kind of figuring out how to like actually do it and format it the way I think would be entertaining, but right. Nope, wrong twin. Still, yeah, still the wrong one. Where's I going with this? What was I even talking about? Oh, but the one thing that I want to make sure I put inside of every Worlds Collide randomizer highlight is the final fight in its entirety, because that's basically like the payoff for everything. I have a few songs that some want to make of it and not give me credit. Why wouldn't I give you credit? It's all right. As soon as this trash can glitch doesn't work out, my inventory management is gonna fall all apart anyways. Regardless of if this trash can shenanigans hits or not, we're just gonna continue on with it. It just means that it's probably gonna more become an all bosses run instead. Frick. Yep, step 4, step 6. There it is. Hey, it doesn't always matter if you can hit it. I'm not worried about if I can hit it. Well, I mean, to some degree, there's always the B-dude frick up shenanigans. But like, there could be a little turn order frickery thing that happens. Don't lose power. It would escape me from this prison. Nah, I don't think we'll lose power today. There's no crazy wins now. I think I was reading that. Yeah, why'd you lose power? That's not very good for runs, though. Anyways, gamer, thanks for the good luck and the thumbs up. It's the power up button, don't you know? Don't you know it, there, bud? So if Mylon/Mylon Z go badly, not only do we play longer because the fight went longer, we play longer because we're just going to play the longer category. Someone needs to do the Taven, like, we're losing power, and just start, like, I don't know what he's doing in CT, but it just looks like he's just like drilling the side or something. I should have done a prediction. It's okay. Luca's on the other side just beating the frick out of something with a hammer. So like, I don't know how that machine works. Grant, we were talking today about how I obviously don't know how electricity works because we had to relearn it in our qualified electrical workers thing. So maybe Luca had it all along and you just gotta beat the frick out of something with a hammer. Hashtag electricity. Love that encounter. All right, so I'm waiting for when this goes badly for Kane to say this is why I don't do this strat. Happens every time. I had to get that in before. But I don't want to do sealed cave. Actually, it's not even sealed cave that I don't want to do. It's okay. It's nice like antline and stuff where it's like I know what the alternative is. Okay, I did click on the right person. No. I'm sad. Yep, every time. All right, so we fricked it up, so we're probably going to be doing all bosses today. Can you actually, this is probably stupid to do it this way, but anyways, we get to do the fun fight now. He should be dead like half a minute ago. I probably should have waited to see if I need to heal any of it. Yeah. Watch how Reform dies here. Nope. Who's getting hit? With the double. Sweet, B-Dude. Looks like he didn't lose that much time. There's still another fight. All right, who's ready to see one of the twins die on the first attack? So that's how this one goes badly. Oh. Jeez, you got freaking nuked. Okay. Exactly how we drew it up. You know, other than the part where so that first one in Mylon, that one went badly from my fumble of the run buffer. Must have plinked with one of the shoulder buttons to get to twin. Realizing I hit twin and trying to get to cure quickly, but it was too late by that point. TV's definitely not off the table on this, but the 2-minute swing puts it a little bit on life support. This is also where I keep saying that the inventory management kind of falls apart a little bit if that happens. Partially because I have that trash can in there now, which is kind of good for all bosses. As scrubby as that sounds. Gonna have to play around it a little bit. Frick me. That's happened like 4 times. Maybe I'm just all hopped up from not just waking up. So I've been run buffering up to past item numerous times today. Yo, armed with the 10 freaking year. What, do I only stream once a year? Dang. I need to pick up my game here a bit. Excuse me. Wait, I was told that there's a lot of people streaming outside of their regular stream times. I see Shane's on, although I think he's still on. Oh yeah, he's putting in a big boy hour. Everyone else looks like they're kind of in their regular time zone. I mean, I guess. Zero's doing that Order of Ambrosia thing, so he's on for like 60 hours, whatever the frick that run is. It's a... Oh, that's right. It's Martha. Yeah, that's his name, all right. That guy though. It's okay, I'm Canadian. You know how you can tell I'm not American? Every time I see MLK, I always think people are trying to type milk in all caps and they keep on fricking it up. Arthur and Luton Queen Sr. That's the one. Here's the milkman. And you know what? Just like the milkman, usually impregnating the wives, he impregnated America, but not with babies, but with a dream. That's him, right? He's the I have a dream guy. Milk, I mean, it came out of the bag. Yeah, dreaming about a motorboat and some anime titties isn't quite the thing he was thinking about. I'm sorry. Should probably tell that to my instructor tomorrow too. Can't believe I have to spend another day with that goober. Oh, the other thing that this instructor was talking about, I don't know if it was real or not, but he keeps on saying when you're using the hot stick and you're trying to put on one of your grounds, don't put it close to your body, because he put it close to his body one time and it kicked. I don't know why it kicked, but it kicked and it knocked his balls out of his body and across the room. I don't know if he's kidding or not. I legitimately do not know. You know what, Boyle? While that does sound really good, green alien titties weren't quite what they were talking about when they were talking about color equality. But I don't think he is, but he's or he keeps the one thing you gotta use hot sticks, yeah, because like sometimes you have to ground out overhead lines or whatever, even switch gear and stuff. But he'll be like, you got to be careful, because like don't leave too much slack on the ground, because those things, if they get hit with anything, they can like start flying and kicking in the air and behead people. I've seen it. Then we're all like, okay, and then he said that like 15-20 times in like an hour and a half, and then we're like, how's this supposed to happen? He's like, well, if someone opens up the breaker or something, we're like, we have a lockout procedure. That literally could never happen. He's like, oh, well, I mean, I guess if that, the only really other thing you're gonna talk about is like inductance. I'm like, you're not gonna have like a spike of inductance. Inductance is a buildup, not a boom inductance, baby. Unless we got hit with like an electromagnetic bomb or something. Which, we're in Saskatchewan, that ain't gonna happen. Did I talk? Nothing? And this is coming from a guy who plays video games all day. Nothing feels more cringe at work than talking about video games with other coworkers. Well, not even coworkers. Coworkers is kind of okay, but like classic Miss Ouch. But like people that are like instructors or like safety guys of anyone that's like not part of that company that I am working with, it feels so cringe. So I try to keep it very close to my chest that I have any sort of interest in video games whatsoever. I don't know. There was the one time we had a safety. Sorry, there's a bit of stuff on my keyboard I'm trying to clean up. There's a safety guy who was a professional StarCraft player for Team Canada, apparently, back in, I don't know, however long ago. So they're talking about that, whatever else. And he's like, does anyone else here really play any video games? And like, kind of like went down the line, I'm like, a little bit and whatever else. Then I thought we were just gonna go through. I'm like, all right, cool. We made it out of this conversation. This won't be cringe. And then one of my coworkers is like, oh, that guy speedruns stuff and has a world record in a couple of things. And I'm like, shut the frick up. I don't want to be a part of this. He's like, oh, really? And I'm like, oh, here we go. Because I know that the guy is younger than I am. So then you get to have this fun conversation. Oh, what do you speedrun? Oh, I like to speedrun Super Nintendo RPGs, namely Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger. Oh. Look at him like, you have no freaking idea what that is anyways. So then I get to do the, it's okay if you don't know what it is. Those games are older than you. And he's like, how do you know that? And I'm like, because they're almost older than me and I am older than you. When did I last play CT? I knew this was gonna come up. Last time, like October-ish? Still on I think I'm only doing the one attempt, Satar. He needs to lie. I did lie by saying I only play a little bit of video games. And then I get narked out by coworkers. And it seems like a little bit of a weird thing to lie. Be like, oh, that guy speedruns and got a world record. Be like, who's gonna be more believable? The guy sitting there being like, no, I don't. You'll lose that 10 out of 10 times. Because that'd be a weird thing to lie about of some random person. Beginner's luck? I wish. Yeah, the dude was a StarCraft player, which is also Blizzard stuff. Last thing, I wanted Sparks absolutely nothing. I played Ultima 4. Get the frick away from me. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Well, these are going to be a little fricked up because we have that trash can. But I don't know anything about League. I can't even lie about it because that's one of those few games where like, I don't really know anything about. Mid lane! Cover mid lane! Where's the jungler? The support is stealing my kills! ADC, wah! That's all I pretty much know. Cool. 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 I know enough. Excellent. I played a little bit of Paragon. But one thing I learned about Paragon is the big difference I learned. So Paragon had the ADC and the support against the offlaners. So basically the map was flipped. But I guess in League, ADC and support are on the same sides and the offlaners are on the same sides. And that seems so whack to me. Whoops, what the frick am I doing? Beat it at night? It's my not off day. I'm having fun with it, dang it. Wait, Bobrovsky and Askarov? What the frick is happening in that game? The hottest street. You checked out the hot tubs and stuff? Good enough for me. Good enough for the girls I go with. Oh, baby! I used to think the jungler was called juggler. I thought I'd get to... I mean... They kind of do. Oh, they kind of do. Now, when I played... Not to toot my own horn or nothing, but, actually made a little bit of money playing Paragon. Got second place in an amateur tournament with me and DV Reaver. We had a bit of a crew going on. I was either off lane or support. They don't talk enough about my my Greystone off lane. It's not called Paragon anymore because it got all reworked and whatever else. What the frick is it called now? It's called Predecessor. Okay, look up the game Predecessor. That's kind of the remake of it. I should say remake, but it basically, they made the game really, like, there was a peak where the game was really, really good. And then they were like, we're going to try and make it so that the games are like 15-minute games. And then they kind of fricked it all up. And then it's dove and like it kind of died. And now it's back being called Predecessor, I guess. But it's a third-person MOBA. I like it. Well, I liked it more before they absolutely nerfed Muriel. That made me sad. Oh, actually, hang on. I have a video. Search. Nope. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Is this unlisted? Okay, let's get rid of all of this crap. Oh, I wanted that stuff. Save. So Muriel is a support character, but DV Reaver was like, I was like, do I get to go, or can I go like steal a bunch of kills and just like go carry for a little bit? And he's like, go hard for it. And then this was a little combo that we always like to do. Anyways, DJ with the 20 stream streak, my dude, that is crazy. Watch, it's gonna take 2 weeks to get to 21. actually kind of close. Frick. You can't hold the D-pad when you're mashing. No, I'm not mashing, but like with the, even with turbo. What are we burning? 2 steps here? Easy. Is this a thing people do where they just yell the, okay, I actually don't, I can do it this way. I like it that way better. We're doing 30 seconds better on average. Yay. Said, we'll kind of see how this game goes. Yeah, I saw Pojo getting all hyped about it. I'm like, all right, let Pojo live his best life. He deserves it, dang it. All right, so we have underfloat MP right now. Pojo gets hyped about the number for stream streak watches, which I respect. So with the underflow MP, you can obviously cast a lot more spells in battle. However, inside that state, you are unable to cast spells outside of battle. And because we want to use exit to get out quickly, you can fix it all by just using an ether. You're at 1. Number 1 in my heart, maybe SPR. I'll never forget the any percent glitchless grind. I know that sounds like a meme, but I won't. Fuck. No, we're going for this one. Oh! Oh! Ankle's broken! I've got him. I've got... No! The one day when he finally got far, didn't put on wall ring. That was a magical night. Satar, thanks so much for gifting a sub to SPR. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate. Okay, no, we're supposed to get that. Satar, I said you didn't have to do that. Truck I hope you enjoy your sub. We're gonna be here for a little bit so we can just talk about it. With that sub, you actually get you know, a handful of emotes. You don't get the addy daddy that's gonna happen in 30 minutes. You can also, if you're on desktop, you can actually rewind the stream to see something if you want to see it again, not having to click on the clip button just to see something different. That's kind of cool. It doesn't work on mobile though, sadly, but you know, just is the way it is sometimes. And Elmac has actually been working on some new emotes for me. There's a couple that he got done. I just haven't added. The Dark MILF. Okay. Oh, how many steps are we burning? 8? Okay, that's not bad. 2, 4, 6, 8. How does that? I don't ask an artiste how he be doing it. I just say, good job, man. He didn't like that I paid him for it. He like gave me a joke price and I didn't realize it was a joke price. So I was going to pay him the joke price. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, this is what you said you wanted. He's like, no, why would you ever pay them? I'm like, that's pretty close to what this one person charged me. He's like, you paid that? I'm like, yeah, that's what their costs were. And he's like, you got ripped off. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Good guy, Elmac, I guess is the moral of that story. Your contribution money. You're gonna have to be more. Are you talking about the bit money? Because yes. Yes, I did. Diley, how are you feeling today, bud? Yeah, I mean, technically, if you went to an artist and they said $70 for an emote, and then you said okay, then those emotes are technically worth $70. They might be stick figures, but because that's what you bought them for, that is in fact what they are worth. Tatar, what are we doing? Thanks for gifting a sub to Nicholas. Welcome on in, Nicholas. Yes, this is a... Work made me go into training this morning. It's my day off. Still streaming on my Monday. But here we are. That is true. They do lose half of their value as soon as they take off the lot. True. I like that joke. I didn't run buffer. That's okay. I can run buffer this one, I think. Nope. I'm an idiot. The reason I'm an idiot is because I brought that lower space up to where the ice claw is, because I'm like, this will put the ice claw here, full well knowing it's just gonna go into the first available slot. Okay, we're gonna have to heat too. There's a lot of I felt that same way after 456 as well. Like, and I get a lot more cutscenes and stuff. Just having to be on for that long and not moving around is actually mad tiring. Then your body like has a catch-up day of the fatigue after. 14 subs burned. 10.5 hours, but I also failed the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I also did one failed FF4 run before I did that entire run. So 3 hours and 20 minutes plus the 10.5 hours was my shift. He's hitting me with the amateur. What's my average here? Ah, yeah. Okay. Hey, this run, because I'm going for the one and done, even if it's the 4-hour run, still have time to sit down, have some chips, and lounge about. Could also work out, but say I'm still recovering from being sick. That's my story. The one thing I need to get better at with that Dark Elf fight is every time we get to the turn where I need to run buffer, I'm holding A, and as soon as I hold A throughout it, I'm like, I was supposed to run buffer that one. Every frickin' time. That must have been a good workout back in the day. Holy. Yeah, I must have done like 9, 10 sit-ups that day. Whoa, still wiped. How many more encounters are there in here? We've been shellacked so far. Oh, this is the last one. Sick. Wait, we didn't get back attacked. We're surprised. What the frick? Let's go! I know the stories they used to tell about USPR. Twisted Steel and sex appeal. Now you're just the sex appeal. All right, how many tries to try and underflow Tella's MP? I always say if I get underneath 10, I'm happy. Partial points. We'll see if he takes a spell or not. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do it that way. Frick it. I've wasted too much time in this already. Swing and a miss. Oh wow, she actually did swing and a miss. We'll be fine. I think I'm going to start just bringing that legend down. I don't really know why. I should ask him why he prioritizes having it high, because I haven't really figured it out. I thought I'd figure it out over time. Sick. Sick menu, bro. I feel like that's just a thing to ditch to the bottom. So confused. All right. Mondays are supposed to be my days off when I'm on off shift, because we're working at 10 and 4. They're like, hey, on Monday and Tuesday, you guys are going in for training. And I was like, but that's my day off. And they're like, that's okay. That's why it's good for training. So I didn't get to stream today because I was at work for training. However, because work doesn't start till 7:45 in the morning tomorrow, and I can't sleep more than 6 hours. After training, I came home, played with the dog, helped with supper a little bit, ate supper, cleaned up supper, and started the stream so we could do a run. So that's how we're here now, James. What's up with you? Got paid? Well, technically no, because I haven't even put in the timesheet for this week yet. We will get paid, but I haven't got paid. Gotta kind of, yeah. That being said, I do need to put it into my notes of... Hey. Why is it giving me... I don't want underline. Whatever. Monday. 8 hours training. You know, it's not the first 2 times that kills you with Medio, it's the 3rd time. Two things. Hey. We can encompass it all in a 1 word, SPR. Wife. Actually, wait, hang on. 2 words. My wife. I don't care about your guys' wives. My wife. I'm sure your wives are fantastic ladies. But I love my wife. Just kidding. I love Boyle's wife too. Jokes on you, just got separated. You know what? I just got separated from her wife too. I get it. Boyle, you have a chance to do the funniest thing right now and be like, I forgot it was your birthday. Why didn't you remind me? All right, I never do this fight right because I've never practiced it. I'll be honest. Unfortunate. Okay, this is the part where I think I frick it up because it says wait for Yang to, or wait for jump, and I thought that meant there. But then things get fricked up, and I'm wondering if it means for when he lands. Hey, you're gonna kill yourself on the next turn, by the way. Just a little FYI. Imagine if that killed. Oh, I'm sad. Yeah, I was just hearing about that. No way, Yang was the one to kill. I see your split rename. Oh, yes. Get on that hole. Settle down. Settle down. I may have forgot about it, but I'm on it. By the way, MILF needs to be capitalized. Thank you very much. Hiccups. Milk chocolate, whatever flavor you want to go for, I don't judge. What would the Oh. No, I'm gonna stick with, I see where you're going with it. At first I was like, what does the even stand for? But just with the fact that it's elf in there, I'm like, oh wait, you don't see it? That is not right. I completely botched that up. If you take the M, if you take the M out of it, then it's just dark elf. It's a little too much of a stretch, is why I'm like, I'm just gonna stick with MILF. Man, everyone loves frogs. Yeah. So we missed out on a decent amount of inventory management off of having Rosa use defend. I just did not think Young had it in him. You know what? We're 2 minutes ahead of all bosses, by the way. Which notes have Yang kicking? I'm gonna guess I have this on Accident's notes, because that's the only ones I've really looked at. It's run buffer kick, by the way. It's not so much for the damage as much as turn order stuff, from what I can understand. Oh, this is a walks pretty much straight through. Oh, not quite. How about I don't burn steps there and I just burn 2? Yeah, I'm gonna do it that way. This will be interesting to see which run we actually decide to go with. Darn, Luca. Like, at this point in time, if you were to ask me which one I'd go for, I'd say I'm probably leaning more towards all bosses at the moment, but maybe we have a couple of good splits and make it be like, you know what? Maybe I try the other way. What's the time during? Well, PB in this for me right now is a 3:11:12. PB in all bosses is 3:51:51. We are plus 12.5 seconds on this one. We are minus 2 minutes ahead on all bosses. All bosses is a meme run, but when do the rest? They will diverge upon leaving the moon with Fusoya and the party. Essentially, we'll know after Rubicante. Because after Rubicante, you're just walking, and the walk itself is pretty standard. But I can use the Giant of Babel cutscene to look at my time down the way and be like, which one do I want to rock with? No. I level up Rosa and Edge. And they carry the run. Oh, Kane too, I guess. Because he gets leveled up by proxy. Bro, you're getting freaking nuked. Okay, okay. Let's be able to kill him with... No! No, that's not the one I wanted to attack! Oh no! Alright, well that's the end of this run. Frick you, Kane! That might actually be more of a frick me. They're gonna split again. I am leaving Kane and crit. I have to heal. Well, I think we're just gonna do a Worlds Collide seed to finish out the night. I need to see why Cecil attacked the orange one. I swear I put... I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just attacking things. Put him on... Did I put him on bottom blue and that's the one that died? Is that the situation that happened? Oh. Whoa, wait, hang on. I need to look at the tapes. I need to look at the tapes for a second. If that's the one that died, because Kane actually rolled decent on that one. Okay, Yang is on kick. Getting beat to frick. Yep, jumping bottom blue. Oh yeah, I go for attack bottom blue. Probably should have just attacked any of the other ones. Oh yeah, that's the... So those things have 1,000 HP. And that is the one that he hit for 950, which is all he really needs to hit for because the kick does the rest of the damage. GG's, Kane, suck a dick. This is why Rosa does not love you. All right. Frick me. We're gonna do a prediction and an Addy Daddy. This prediction is for the Worlds Collide seed that we're gonna do. And you can guess if we hit that sub 135 or not. How am I doing? Anyways. This came in on dead run from Kane being a cuck. Which I know he usually is, just he was cucking me this time. So we're gonna set up this stuff. That goes over there. Oh, you showed up way earlier than that fight. I wouldn't even worry about it. Honestly, playing the averages, it would have been much better just to attack literally any of the other dolls. But I was like, he's rolling pretty terrible. And if I get that one to be guaranteed killed, then the other ones are just physicals away. But, Kane had other plans, I guess. I swear these never fit the same every time. Just got home after leaving. I was telling him that story about that shenanigans by the Gao over Kane. Okay, settle down. Settle down. At least Kane has a purpose in these speed runs. Rick. Thank you. Need to... The real crazy thing is I almost did all characters and espers today, and then I was like, even if it one and dones, I don't really have time for that. Walk over Kane? No. No, 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 no. All right, so we're gonna reset those. I'm just gonna let the Addy Daddy roll out. There's always time. Well, it is now 8 o'clock. So a one and done would take me to about 6:30. Sorry, it's 6.5 hours. Would take me to 2:30, which gets me a little bit less sleep than the sleep that I barely get. I have so many lock emotes. Show me. Oh, actually, I think I have you doing one. All right, let's get this party started, shall we? Prediction to guess how long you think the seed will take. In case you're wondering how long a seed normally takes, I actually have a spreadsheet here for some information. You will see the past 3 have all been 120, 125, 123. There was a 151 and a DNF shortly before that. Before 3, 130, well, 134, 134, 135. So if you look at the past 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that have finished. Only 2 have been over. Or I guess only 2 weren't underneath 135. That's a good way to put it, I guess. Anyways, that's enough of that. What killed FF4? Dolls. Realm. Edgar's over here. Frick. Sword tech, throw, and X magic and jump. Sword tech, throw, X magic, and jump. And I'm gonna try and get Gao out of my party as soon as possible. Not because I don't particularly care about X magic and jump. I just don't want him in my party. I try to get him and Locke out of my party, if possible, in every single seed. Only because I absolutely hate their guts. Oh, dang, Marvel shoes. I'm going for money. Frick it. Okay. You know, we almost... Oh, let's go here. I did try to save the run after the split, by the way. After the doll split, we did try to like keep it going. It just, not only does it lose you 11 billion seconds, it gets real rough. You just don't have the DPS to kill Calc, really. So right now we're just doing a lot of grabbing some gear and such, because we start off with basically nothing at level 3. Fire schemes? Frick me. Probably gonna have to rely on this throw pretty... So I thought the magical stuff off of throw went off of your magic stat, like fire schemes, bolt edges, blah, blah, blah. Apparently that still goes off of strength. Oh, where the frick am I? Too far. Yo, Dave, thanks so much for the 44 months, my dude, in a row. You did not have to do that. How are we doing today? We do need Edgar in the front for this. Did you know, by the way, I didn't do the bit. Did you know that 44 months is almost a year? Hey, you're not supposed to tell him about that. You said you weren't going to tell him about that. Let's just see what he has. Is this what? Sure. Why not? All right, well, we know where there's... Oh, I didn't click on this. We know where there's 3 different kinds of elemental chucking things. Narsh, Big Castle, Returners. Frick me. What were they for? 5K? Okay, we'll just have to come back for those. And Southfig has Hero Ring and earrings. Oh no, it was an Atlas armlet, sorry. Which I'm gonna get 1 of. No, we're gonna get the earring. We already have a hero ring. I love NPCs. All right, I gotta start thinking about where I actually want to. I think we have a decent enough starting bit here that even though I haven't seen a dried meat around, we're going to do the trench. We have dispatch to ignore defense, and we've got bolt, water, and fire to get through those fights. So it should be okay. Sluss isn't here, bro. Not like, well, good thing too, because we have a Edgar who looks like he just came out of Greece. Where is it? Here it is. Research, pick one. I'm gonna give you Marvel, that one. We're gonna give you Hearing, Running. Yeah. You can get a Hearing, I guess. Sure. All right, the last time I came through here, it was a really, really slow fight. I keep waiting for text boxes. Name that tune. This is World's Collide. Yeah, sorry. Pretty easy to frick up. Never mind. Frick is this? Come on, give me something to kill. I was hoping for some like higher quality fights. I want to take the right path for one less encounter. Alright, this is something at least. That was better. Yeah, the sprites and the music is a thing that you can request when you get the seed made. I like to do it just because it's a little bit something different to look at. I feel like we listen to the OG music enough. We don't need it in a randomizer. I'm not that. Why am I the old man? Oh gosh, darn it. That being said, I've done 20-ish seeds since December 18th now, where like you guys can predict when you think this run's gonna finish, by the way. I don't know if you can see there or not, but you can predict what you think the end time will be. Well, got a weapon, I guess. What do you got? When's the next live race? Well, considering we're not playing anything that is even close to the same, I'm gonna say a little while. A while. Frick am I? Okay, we're gonna do a save and see what level. Okay, we're level 6. Okay. Whoa, haha. Might take a while. Cool. I don't know how long he's gonna be. All right, we're gonna take one more. Yeah, that's the question. 10K what though? There we go. I think that's everything off of this, so I'm just gonna pop it onto you. Hey dude, you forgot to give magic to Gao. Oh, did I? Oh, I could have also... Okay, I need to start thinking about Bowser's Mansion being a spot where you can get levels because there's random encounters in there. I never think about it as a spot. All right, how long do we think this is gonna take? Anyone know what goddess is actually weak? Oh. That felt worth. I just want to see what that actually does for damage. Dang it. Okay, not a lot. I do have a tincture. Just gonna keep chucking these ones. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And that's one of the Warring Triad gone. Yay! Yeah, that's why I was chucking the physical, well, the stars. I guess I don't know. I should look. How did FF4 go? Shut up. Or are you actually asking? Either way, shut up. Calca broke on me. That's how that went. Okay. Sure. Kane decided that the only enemy that he wanted to kill with one jump was the one that I was gonna attack with Cecil because he was rolling low on all of them. Then Cecil auto-targeted to the only orange one left, rolled pretty decent on that one and killed it. And there were 2 blues left, and I'm like, oh, this is bad. Anyways, the doll came back together, and then we need stuff anyways. And after the doll came back together and we beat it up for a while, then it broke apart again, and then we died. I gave her a real college try though. I didn't give up as soon as the dolls came together. I needlessly went through the motions knowing that there was absolutely no reason to do so. For the fans. Or fan. There might only be one. I don't remember. Sure pick up a lot of coin tosses in this rando. I have an idea. Yeah, That's the idea. You can get that. You can do that to learn that. Or put it on for funsies. The doll one is frustrating because it's basically just, if you're gonna die to it, it's a damage roll and not paying attention. Oh yeah. Yeah, for what? No, not force field. Well, that's 2 of the Warring Triad down, I guess. If he did Pearl, what does that do to my X-Cal? That make it do 0 damage? Okay. But it's not, it's not magic, it's physical. I know it's elemental, but I want to distinguish it right now. No, Edgar is wearing Marvel shoes. Or as I like to call them, Iron Man shoes. Woo! Any Hoosers. You know what? It's one thing to be confident, it's another to be stupid, and I'm not smart enough to be confident, so that would make it stupidity. Okay. Think we got him? Did I check my Esper? No, I was gonna do that before the dragon after I get the other thing. Is... Can you find Sid anywhere in the randomizer? Dang, 2 T-shields. Ooh. Where are you? Nice. You know what? We're gonna change it up a little bit. Like, rode me, son. Right. Really? I thought that was gonna kill you, to be honest. Huh. Storm. I don't know. I just have a lot of water ones, and I don't know where I'm going to use them, so I'm using them on him. I feel like I'm going to get more used to the bolt ones later on. I know he's not going to absorb it. I don't. Oh, you know what? Freaking get it out of here. Probably should have done that after I was done everything. I still need to save, by the way. Wait, where the frick is it? Is it down here? Oh, it's over in the... Oh, no, I remember where it is. Over here. Ah. I am getting a good kick out of just trying not to make Gal be any sort of use. It'd be really cool if we had Berserk. That'd be a fun spell to have. I've only done 6 checks. Excellent. You can find Terra whatting on these whats? Come on, bruh. Okay. Can't wait for this to be a Madame Outsider fight again. I'm gonna get him a lot. Well, it wasn't that. That Did way less than I thought I was going to. For fun? I just want to use this spell. I'm not gonna lie. I never get to use Clean Sweep. That felt like my Make-A-Wish Foundation. Wow, that'd be really good to use on something like, I don't know, Doom? I don't know, Final Fantasy V has some pretty, it has some pretty good magic throughout. Right. Yeah. I already unequipped it, but it's fine. Alright, we get Mog if we get this. I hope we can beat this fight. Nice timing. Blowfish is 62? Well, good thing it's gonna kind of run out of usefulness here pretty soon. Okay, I only have one warp stone. Come on, Mog. What do you got? He's got some demon eyes going on is what he's got. Good enough for me. Bye, gal. We're going to... Oh, I forgot to leave Gao in the party? Frick. Let me strip him naked while I'm at it. I was thinking of like just the amount of different spells and stuff that 5 actually have, and 5 has a like the time magic spell is pretty sick, or dimension magic, I guess I should say. Actually, while we are, oh, I should be doing this while we're running with the wolf. All right, what's your sprite look like today, bro? That's not too bad. Dimension magic? I don't know, I don't remember. This is all low stuff. It's not gonna really get a lot. Don't forget to add Gao back to the... Oh, why? Why would I do that? I've only got 2 Esper still, eh? Right. So, a fun thing about Gao is, he had my, Oh, right. I need to make Mog have stuff. That's what I didn't do. I'm like, why did this work before? Waiting to see if this is an Esper or not. This can be an Esper, right? I'm pretty sure. Yes, cool whip. All right, so Wolfie Boy's gonna let us know what... Another Ragnarok? Lol. I'm sad. Oh, wrong one. Mike, do I not seem okay? Yeah, I dev sold that gauntlet already. There's your gal only party, by the way, Dine. Wait, this isn't randomized. It's kind of... Oh, you're not in the back row though. We're gonna go like this. That fricked me up pretty good. All right, well, we can get a go-go here, I guess. Oh no, not quite, not quite. Should actually see what someone actually does for this bit. So I just know this setup. Which we normally don't have sprint shoes for. You know what? Honestly, probably shouldn't even be doing flare. Yeah, I know. I keep thinking about it. My mind keeps telling me he's still a chucker. Which I mean, to some degree he is. Oops. Do you know what happens if you take Umaro to Cyan's dream in the magic? Are you just talking about the graphical glitch? So many force armors. Well, poop. Oh yeah, you can't actually get fights there. So I used to have a Moogle charm. I have no idea. Does he just physical in it? Okay. I'd be like, why would I take him? Let's do it this way then. This hurts your brain. Me too. Basically, we get access to all the open world, and we can swap between World of Ruin and World of Balance to check the things that pertain to each character. So, for example, Edgar, you can check his throne in World of Balance, and you can also check the ancient castle and actually getting the ship back up in the World of Ruin. Certain characters have way more tied to them than others. None of these guys have like a lot tied to them. Okay. Most people should have fire too. Except for you, but you can flare it, I guess. I'm kind of doing this A to get a little bit of experience and B to learn a little more magic. Do Mogs have tails? Like little stubbins, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. Okay. Experience egg. Do you put that on Realm or do you put, I think you... Realm and Edgar both kind of work. Now, Edgar seems better because of throw command, which you'll get a little bit more out of than just Realm with sword tech. So I'm thinking you slap that onto Edgar. Hyper wrist for that. Yeah. I think that counts as the first one. We've had a lot of dead checks today, eh? I pulled 3 or there you go. I'm gonna prioritize them. And down we go. Now we're looking for espers. The sucky part is we're kind of running out of ways to find espers without finding more characters. We need 9 espers. I'm hoping this one gives me 1. Right now we're shooting at under 50% that a check gives us something for progression. So we've done 12 checks. Granted, 2 of them were dragons, I guess. So we've done 10 checks and we've got 3 characters into it. Okay, so we're shooting at 50%. Doodles at night? Yeah, just for today. Yep. Come on, Esper. You give me a strength up, Esper, it's over. Frick, World of Balance tells me what it is. Anyways, we know 33,000 on that side. We're going to World of Balance anyways. As I'm gonna do... Oh, wait. No, not yet, not yet. Shiny rock? Okay, I need 15k. I think I might actually just need to sell force armor. Rid of those. See, I thought he looked like he's from Greece.
Almost a year.
Bride meat. There we go. That might have to be a thing we just have to do. Billy, thanks so much for the 23 months. And you are right. That is almost a whole year. That's crazy. I really don't want to go to... Ah, poop. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wait. I didn't realize that that was a death thing. I should have looked at my, Palador speed, Ifrit strength. Get fricked, kids. Again, I'm using water just because I have so many of them. I think you got him. Now Edgar's just getting a +2 on strength. Oh. Just want to get through this, bud. Alright, frick him up. Your credit score went down because they heard of your TTS. I mean, I believe it. I've heard them too. If that actually kills or not. No, I'm not even going for it. I mean, yeah. Really, will you believe my TTSs have negatively impacted my life? Be like, yeah, me too, bro. Wait, that rest didn't even rest me? I'm mad. I'm pretty... Well, does that rest in vanilla? Oh, yeah. No, you cuck. Oh, do this. She's gonna frick you up so bad, dude. For the fans? How much is 254? Okay. My lord, how we be? Bro, this is gonna be a not good time today. Well, we're probably gonna get skip off of our 22 checks. Let's see, we've killed Goddess, we've killed Doom, we've killed Doomgaze. We've killed Haydn. Is this the run of fun? We have Gao and we have Locke. I have my turbo to B right now. What happened to 4? Died to dolls. Died real dead. Still need 5 more. Do I actually only have 4 espers? We don't even have half of the espers we need, dude. I'm good. That's great. We're going slow. I hope the back end goes pretty quick because, like, it's taken us forever to get here. Because everything is long and dead. Oops, I clicked on the wrong one. No! Thank frick. Oh, an Addy Daddy is gonna roll through right away, to whomst it may concern. Honestly, it's probably faster to go about it this way. Oh, where am I looking? Frick me, where am I looking? Mom, I'm lost! Oh my frick, I don't want to talk about it. I got all nervous because Toriak popped in. Oh, thanks. The music that we would have got if dolls didn't kill us. Thanks, game. You get only one of each character with these flags. I think he's gonna die here. Esper? Please? I ever so need them. I hate you. Um... I was gonna put lock in for the memes, then I realized that I think Gao's still. Oh no, wait. I might actually have to put a Moogle Charm on that team. I do. I feel bad that Rennie's like, oh, I'm getting ad hit. The way she goes, bros. So we gotta get a character here, right? More than likely. Either here or... Go, you gotta get a character because we're running out of spots to check until we get another character, which means that we need to get a check to open up more checks. Not really sure how I want to go about it, to be perfectly honest. I don't think I even need to kill the dragon, to be honest. Like, I kind of want to. And I might still. But in the same idea, like, the only reason I'd really want to do it is to get an extra check in there so we can get the skip. But considering that we need 4 more checks just to, if everything went perfect, which is not going to happen because you need to carry, yeah, take the dragon just for the power, maybe. Say it better be a fast fight at least. Another Illumina. Jeez. Me. I never seem to get the big sticks in any of these runs. Also me. Get like 5 of the big sticks in this run. Okay, we do get an Esper. Oh, frick me. That's not what I wanted. I mean, I held down. I definitely held down. It's just not what I wanted. Oh, well, Gogo, what do you got for me, bro? I didn't go to Battle Speed 1. Oh, you know what? This will be better. This is like full clearing, bro. Anyways, Battle Speed 1, we wait on him less. Why don't you want realm? And then, unlike that one All Characters and Espers run we had, we're gonna remember to put this back on. Oh dang, you've been busy. I'm gonna say, is this per order or just because you're building up stock? Gotcha. Oh, okay. Glad I grabbed that fire knuckle. Dream sequence is probably the best bet. Why are the elves letting them hit the Elven Gabusi? Wouldn't it just be the Elvusi? Hi, bye. All right, there's one. What are the odds we get two more in here? One of my friends sends me dungeon soup, but I'm also like, if I took in all of the media that I am quote unquote supposed to take in from what you guys always tell me I should take in, I wouldn't be able to do anything else with my life. I don't know what I could have really done differently for this seed aside from just guess better. What's wrong with that? Then I wouldn't be here, and then you guys wouldn't be able to tell me anything to watch anymore. Then I'd have to be able, then I'd be able to come back and be like, hey, why aren't you watching this stuff? Be like, oh, okay, I guess I'll do that. And it'd just be this weird up and down trick. I'm just gonna send it to the auction house. I don't even care anymore. This is assuming I get one more Esper. We're gonna get KT skip before we, like, we're not pushing for KT skip, we're just gonna get it by accident. Oh no, not ammo weapon. These guys having poison frog is always funny to me. Oh, I thought I had you queued up. My bad. Right. Do I get to see if it's anything before I actually get there? Nope. Okay. Yay, we got KT skip. come on, dude. What is this? That's a lot of work, by the way, for one Esper. Please do not be a character. Good fight. You think we can get into Kefka's tower before an hour and a half? That's what I'm starting to wonder. Thank frick. Special ed, maybe. Should probably do this after. Come on, first try, baby. Frick it. If I buy this, do I get it out of the queue? Oh, dang, that went for 20? Ooh, I thought that was gonna go for 10. Whoops. What is my money at? Okay, we're chill. Oh! We're, getting kind of raffle sauced at the moment. Come on. Come on. The seat has broken me and I don't want to go looking anymore for things. If we get it in 4 tries or less, I'm throwing out a random number. It'll be on par with at least running up Mount Zozo. I'm dedicated to this at this point. This was a rough one, boys. I'm just gonna take the L on this one. We're gonna finish it, but this is just a seed where I'm just This is me just accepting my L. And all... It's more so that there's just so many dead checks on it. Anyways, we can go into Kefka's tower now. Yay. Oh, Billy could work in the trades. He's like, oh, the real work is about to start now. I should probably get out of here. Have a good one, bud. Sure. Let's just get the higher level people over there, I guess. No solo Umaro on this one. That was definitely a seed of all time. And I'm still trying to figure out if I actually handled it well or not well. Just keep them dead anyways.
So cold out, even the Canadians are up late.
James, thanks so much for the 42 months, my guy. You did not have to do that. Welcome on in. Did you know, by the way, that 42 months is almost even the Canadians are up late? It's only 9 o'clock. You can go... Sure. Mountain time? Only half of the year. That's what you have? Holy, that's depressing. Do I want to go Genji Glove Offering with this? Oh, you did not die. Does he take away the crits? And I've just realized that. Nice. I'll go one more fight with it. See how I feel about it. But yeah, we're half of the year we're Mountain Time, the other half of the time we're Central. Oh yeah. I would be much more inclined to go with the physicals.
Rated my stream with 2 viewers.
Yo, Crimson, how's it going, my dude? Oh, oop. What am I doing? I always say Crimson and then I start typing it out and I'm like, why is it not showing up? First time playthrough? That's what it feels like I'm doing too. Did you have fun though? I don't, it's one of those like, maybe we'll get a, whatever, what do you call it? Desperation attack. Nope. Is music playing outside battle? That would require me to pay attention. So what I guess what I'm trying to say is I can't tell you. Okay, so Ifrit is no longer required on you. I'll stick with it. Bulma's already on someone. Frickin' Palador for the memes. Must be on Mog. Okay. Did I not see it? Oh, where would my... Sure. I don't know how I always end up losing a Moogle Charm somewhere along the way, but here we are. I'm hoping this is just a nice cast a couple spells and away we go fight. Wreck it. Don't kill Go-Go. Perfect. Streaming late? Stream until this one is done. I wasn't in the morning this morning because work had me go for training. That was a less than ideal fight, but away we go. Can I learn anything fun? Fun? I don't know if I'd use the word fun. All right, we need to make a bit of a setup here. Thunder shield on you. Remove, remove. Flame shield on you. Yeah, okay. Thunder shield on you. We're just gonna have to see what it actually does, I suppose. Oh, I didn't look. I should have. I thought I might actually have like a red jacket or something. Well, I'm gonna try my best to get this done before a 1:35, but no promises. Oh yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna. We have to get this in like 7 minutes. That's not gonna happen. Frick me. Edgar, Realm, Mog, Strago, you. I think I should just see how strong this is right off the hop. Yeah. Oh, you're the one with haste too. Okay. Oh! I guess it's still 8K a swing. Yes, that's still 8K a swing. Actually, oh, there's another shield in here. I know it. There's not another shield in here. Okay, never mind. Got one of them. Don't love that. Oh wait, never mind. I don't really care about that. Getting real close to 10 hits here, so oh, I do have a cure spell. Honestly, just wait for him to just do his thing here. Oh, we are at that point. Okay. At least ladies shouldn't last very long. Actually, this might be one of the fastest tiers. That's 5. Okay, how do we want to set this up? I think we do this. Right, so that kind of puts us into we need to get this done faster mode. Yeah. We are now on a time limit. You... It's fine. Well, I don't think we're beating this in 25 seconds. Honestly, Strago's just kind of there for moral support for the most part. Well, healing. He's there for healing, but I don't think that's going to be a huge issue here. it's gonna go. There it is. So you should be able to take that like a champ. This should be it. Yay! That was freaking rough, bro. Not so much the climb. The climb wasn't the greatest, but just the looking around the world. You know what's crazy is every time I put in sub or plus minus or above or below 135, it's always really rough. Every one of these, I put it at 140. What is today? January the 19th. So that would be a yellow. It took a while to find the Dragon Balls. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's still faster than average, but oh well. 'Twas a thing. We got her done at the end of the day. I just kind of want to go over this a little bit. Hang on. It's in my brainsicle. So we started off with Strago, Realm, and Gao. No, not Strago. It was Realm. Frick was it? Realm, Edgar, Gao. Edgar gave nothing here. So we went and we got a bunch of stuff. Realm, Edgar, Gao. Then we went down the river, which led to nothing. We didn't find this dried meat until... Where did I find that dried meat? Somewhere that you wouldn't really go just willy-nilly. As far as like a shop. So that's why this one got left off for so long. So we hit this to where we got Go-Go. Strago was the other realm check. These checks from Strago gave an Esper. This gave nothing. Kefka Narsh gave... No, wait. He didn't give Strago. He gave Mog, because we went and we checked the Mog stuff, which gave nothing. Kefka Narsh gave, I think, an Esper. So out of 3 checks, we got an Esper. We were starting to run out. It was just like... I was like, well, I've pretty much exhausted everything else. Let's try here. I don't know. That's kind of what that one felt like. there's a couple of like 50-50 situations, and today was just a matter of the 50-50-90. If you don't know that rule, it's a 50-50 chance if there's a 50-50 chance 90% of the time you're wrong. Pump the brakes. We actually have someone doing FF6 all characters in espers. Looks like they're learning it. But yeah, that was the thing. Thank you guys all for coming through on this random Monday night. Now I'll actually not see you till the 30th. Unless we for some reason, well, there are talks of this 5 and 2 that we're gonna do, but I don't see that happening for a while. Have yourselves a great one. Don't be weird like my trainer, and take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Would have been nice to do an all bosses run, but you know, Calcabrina did things and stuff. Go give Horza some luck, and I will see y'all on the flippy floppy.